Where does our mind go when it wanders? Well, it turns out there is an answer to that question. Robert Wright, the evolutionary psychologist, shows and demonstrates that when our mind wanders, it always goes to the same place. We always think about the things that we don't have in our lives. For some of us, it's power. For others, it's fame and status. For some, it's money, love, appreciation. And for many of us, it's all of the above and more. When our mind wanders naturally, we think about what we don't have and would like to have. Now, this is the power of gratitude. It takes us the other way around. It's shifting our mind and our thoughts from where they naturally are, from the places, from what we don't have, to thinking about what we already have. Instead of obsessing about what should happen to our life, we appreciate what already happens and is happening in our life. That is the power of gratitude. It's an emotion that heals. And there's good news here. It doesn't come easy to us. It's not natural to us, but there's good news presented by psychologist Sonia Lyubomirsky. She argues and shows that gratitude is like a muscle, and like any muscle, when you don't use it, it weakens, but when you do use it, it gets strong. It's like going to the gym. How do we take gratitude to the gym? How do we practice gratitude and make that muscle stronger and let that emotion heal us? Make that emotion come easier to us. We can appreciate what we have and not only obsess about what we don't. And when we use gratitude, it becomes easier to us. And we're naturally more grateful, naturally more appreciate what we already have. So this is the framing for an idea created in Israel a few years ago by alumni of Beit Prat. And they had this great idea that in the days leading to Yom Ha'atzmaut, to Israel's Day of Independence, let's publicly, as a nation, practice gratitude. And it started small, in schools, in communities, in private space, moved to the public space. And slowly but surely, this initiative became very popular in Israel. It became huge. And all over Israel, people are using these moments before Yom Ha'atzmaut, Israel's Day of Independence, and in Yom Ha'atzmaut, and the Day of Independence, to practice gratitude by expressing gratitude. This year, this initiative is going global. Jews from communities all over the world are invited to join this movement of gratitude. And let me say one important thing. Expressing gratitude doesn't mean you're naive. Expressing gratitude doesn't mean you're not a critical thinker. Yes, the alumni of Beit Prat are aware that there's a lot of problems in their own lives and in Israel itself. And they're very critical and trying to do tikkun olam, to make the world a better place because it's lacking a lot. But for one moment, for a few days, to do something different, to shift our thinking from what we don't have and to think for one moment to locate our attention and our appreciation on what we already have.